You know, you should lock the door. You don't know what kind of crazies could wander in here after 35 years.
Mark, what are you doing here?
Reverence. This was just really well done from beginning to end. I really like the beginning with the definition of reverence. Because honestly, I was thinking about it as something else, but I love the definition was spelled out. It really set the tone from the beginning. Really nice acting from both the leads and nice writing as well. I love the dance they did together. The music is perfect. The dance was beautiful. It was so realistic. Great moment when he stops dancing and she pulls him back in. Nice overhead shot with the dance. The emotions that the dance brought up were just great. And there were a couple lines that I really liked in this. One is, I try not to think about you at all. And the other one was bruises that were easy to cover. Those were really impactful, and just the whole thing was very impactful, and I really liked how it came around at the end where she is open to talking to this person and getting the truth out. Just really nice and well done, and I really enjoyed watching it, so great job to everybody.
Reverence, a very intense and dramatic short. I love the main conflict, the conflict between the two main characters, and how they try to sort out all the issues more than 25 years later since the last time they seen each other. I think it was very poetic, and I personally loved the dance scene in this choreography they do together, and how at the end of the choreography the main character, she just breaks down in tears. I think it was very dramatic and very convincing at the same time. And I especially love the cinematography, because the cinematography in this film gives me a great idea of movement, and I think it's the appropriate cinematography for a movie based on dance, on characters dancing, moving their bodies, and creating fantastic breath and also breathtaking choreography. So in the end, I think it is a very well done short, very engaging. Congratulations.
Reverence. Well, I thought it was really unexpected and original for this story to be told with dance as the backdrop. Both the lead actors really rose to the level of emotion needed to tell the story of somebody who's encountered domestic abuse or an addicted spouse. The expressions during the dance duet really portrayed how these people were feeling towards each other and for the one that they'd lost in their lives. And I think the writer's approach was really sensitive to the subject matter. The lead-up discussion between the two leads shows you exactly why Elizabeth makes the decision to finally tell her side of her story. And I thought it was really laid out well. Overall, a really nice film.
So this is my reverence commentary. So I liked how professional this short is. The sort of cinematic work is clean. The lighting sets the mood very well for the scenes, and the color grading is done very well. I liked the acting most of all, and the sort of chemistry between the actors was very, very, very good. And so I think props to the casting director and the director and the actors as well, because something like that really makes watching the watching experience for the audience very enjoyable, which it was. So those are the most sort of things that stood out from this film. I really liked how slow sort of the connection between the two main characters was, as we sort of follow them from being initially sort of contemptuous to each other and then having a raw sort of moment together in the end of the film. I think that was really well done. I think this film was really just sort of very professional, very well done. Everything is very thought out and detailed, and it definitely shows.
This was really, really well done. Just a strong short film through and through. Fantastic writing, gives us this just good, natural, grounded human drama, which always resonates with a wide audience. Definitely struck a chord with me for just how real it felt and believable, and doing it all in this one space, but still keeping it feeling very dynamic. Good choice of shots between close and wides, just again to keep it more dynamic, and being able to work in very naturally a dance number, which is very smartly done. It didn't feel forced. It was just in line with the whole sort of feel and the setting. So it was really smartly done. And again, great writing, great performances, and really strong direction. This was a good short film.
I thought this was really, really beautiful. It was really, really intense. I loved they had the kind of tension in the beginning, and you don't really know what he's really doing there or what their history is. I like that they waited so long to really explain all of it, because you got through the tension and then they're dancing together, and you can clearly see that they, not only because they've talked about it, but like you can see that they had a history. You can see that they obviously at one point knew each other really, really well, and having the dance be the thing that kind of broke through this like emotional barrier, I thought was beautiful and really well done, because a lot of the time that is what art does for people. And so I thought that was just a really beautiful kind of moment to have. And then them just like sitting on the floor, and having this kind of breakthrough moment, I thought was really beautiful, because that's so authentic, and it felt really authentic. And to hear the whole story was great, because you had already kind of had this time with these two characters and these two people, and so then to at the very end, or like by the time they're talking about it, you finally fully understand like where the tension, where the animosity, where all of the emotion was coming from, with him going there, with this choreographer, having passed away. And I thought it was really well done. It was really well built. And then, still at the end, with him still not wanting to say anything, and her, finally kind of taking her moment, taking her chance, in deciding that, she was gonna speak, I thought was beautiful.